बेटा मेरे जैसे बहुत कम जो भी सुने बोले ऑसम ऑसम कुछ
Hello guys, how are you? मेरा नाम है फवाद. First of all, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys are doing really well. What is Hinduism? ये वीडियो टाइटल है आज के रिएक्शन वीडियो का, और इस वीडियो पे मुझे रिएक्ट करने के लिए thousands के ज़्यादा रिक्वेस्ट आई हैं. टू बी ऑनेस्ट 2 या 3 हफ्ते हो गए हैं मैं इसको टाल ही रहा हूँ. उसकी मेन वजह सिर्फ और सिर्फ यही है कि इस वीडियो पे ऑलरेडी बहुत सारे रिएक्शन चैनल रिएक्शन दे चुके हैं, बड़े बड़े रिएक्टर्स रिएक्शन दे चुके हैं. तो फिर मैं सोच रहा था यार, जब वो लोग रिएक्शन दे चुके हैं तो ऐसा क्या होगा जो मैं एडअप कर पाऊँगा इस रिएक्शन वीडियो में. मगर आप लोगों की तरफ से मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा रिक्वेस्ट आई, और कुछ ने तो धमकी भी दी, और एक ने बड़ी ख़तरनाक धमकी दी और एक ने मुझे बोला, भाई अगर आप सच्चे मुसलमान हो तो आई डेयर यू टू रिएक्ट ऑन दिस वीडियो. इसमें सच्चा मुसलमान या गैर मुसलमान होने की क्या बात है. ठीक है यार, कर देता हूँ भाई, सही है. मेरी गैरत जगा दिया भाई आप मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ. एनीवेज, हिंदुइज़्म हज़ारों साल पुरानी एक रिलीजन है. अब कुछ लोग उसको रिलीजन नहीं मानते, कुछ उसको बस एक वे ऑफ लाइफ और कुछ इस तरह की बात है. मुझे समझ में नहीं आता उसके बारे में बिल्कुल भी, क्योंकि मुझे ज़्यादा मालूमात नहीं है. 17 मिनट का वीडियो है ये. अब 17 मिनट में किस तरह हज़ारों साल की हिस्ट्री को कंटेन किया है वो देखने से ताल्लुक़ रखता है. बहुत सी चीज़ें जानने को भी मिलेंगी, और किसी भी रिलीजन के बारे में जानना, समझना या सोचना कोई गलत बात तो नहीं है. एंड आई एम मैच्योर ऑन दिस लेवल एनीवे कि मैं अंडरस्टैंड कर सकता हूँ डिफरेंट रिलीजन और डिफरेंट स्कूल ऑफ थॉट्स को. तो बिना कोई टाइम ज़ाया किए ये 17 मिनट का वीडियो स्टार्ट करते हैं. अगर आपने ये वीडियो ऑलरेडी देखा है तो आप इसको स्किप कर सकते हो, आई वोंट माइंड. अदरवाइज मेरे साथ बंधे रहिए. रिएक्शन वीडियो स्टार्ट करते हैं. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe now, and don't forget to press the bell button for the notifications of my latest videos.
Hinduism, the religion of over 1 billion people, is the world's oldest religion and probably the most confusing one to non-Hindus. Some say it isn't even a religion, more a way of life. Hindus themselves call it the Sanatana Dharma, the eternal tradition. So, what is Hinduism? Does YOLO apply to them? And who is this elephant guy? Well, let's find out. Hinduism is the world's oldest active religion. It's the result of the merging of the ancient Indus Valley civilization and the nomads that came into India around 1500 BC. Some scholars say it could even go back many more thousands of years. But we won't delve too deep into dates, because dates in Hinduism are very controversial. But one thing is certain: Hinduism is old, like at least 36 Betty Whites. Hinduism has been around for so long that it and the concept of India itself are inseparable. Hindu and India even come from the same word. Sanskrit was the ancient language of the Hindus, and the Sanskrit name for the Indus River is Sindhu. The ancient Persians who sat across the Indus tended to switch their S's to H's, so Sindhu became Hindu. So the people living across the river became Hindus. The Persians told the Greeks, who dropped that very not Greek-like H, stuck in a very Greek-like E to the end, and boom, India. Hinduism has a long history. But today we'll be focusing on just the core beliefs of Hindus, because I don't have the willpower to animate a 3-hour-long video. Hindus are a diverse group. Some are strict, dedicating their lives to prayer, while others don't believe in any gods but still follow Hindu philosophy. To make things easier to understand, let's break Hinduism down into 7 core beliefs. So, here's my rap about the 7 Hindu beliefs.
You promised you weren't gonna do the rap. Come on, you're better than this, man.
Fine, here's the regular version then. 1. Belief in one universal soul. Hindus believe in a universal soul known as Brahman, a formless, genderless source of all reality. Brahman is the universe and the material that makes up the universe. It's a trippy concept, but think of Brahman as an ocean and everything else as drops propelling out of that ocean. Separate for a time, but still the same thing, if that makes sense. 2. belief in an immortal, individual soul. In Hinduism, souls are known as Atman. Actions of the soul while in a body have effects on that soul's next life. When you die, your soul moves to another new body. This is called transmigration. The kind of body the soul inhabits next is determined by karma. 3. Belief in karma. Karma is action, usually good or bad actions that affect society. For Hindus, karmic actions in the past affect us today, and our actions today affect our soul's future. 4. Belief in moksha. The goal in Hindu life is to somehow get back to Brahman. If a Hindu can do this, they will be freed from the cycle of life and death. This is called moksha. You can achieve moksha by realizing your oneness with Brahman. How you realize this is up to you. For this reason, Hindus pray, "Lead me from the unreal to the real." 5. Belief in the Vedas. The Vedas are Hindu sacred books of knowledge. There are 4 Vedas. Hindus believe that all 4 were divinely revealed to ancient Hindu sages. We'll take a closer look at the Vedas in a while. 6. Belief in cyclical time. For Hindus, there are no beginnings or endings. Time is a series of cycles, each cycle containing 4 ages or yugas. There's the Krita, the Treta, the Dwapara, and the Kali. Added together, the 4 yugas total about 4.32 million years. At the end of each cycle, declining human morality leads to the total destruction of reality. Hindus believe that we are in the 4th and final yug, Kali. 7. Belief in Dharma. Dharma is a difficult word to translate to English. Proper behavior is the best that I could come up with. Dharma maintains balance in the universe. As long as everything in the universe, like animals, plants, and humans, follow their Dharma, then everything will be fine. If they break from the Dharma though, things will be super not fine. Each being has its own Dharma. A lion's Dharma is to kill and eat antelope. A king's Dharma is to rule well. A subscriber's Dharma is to smash the like button and ring the notification bell. For humans, their specific Dharma is usually based on their age and their caste. An old priest will have a very different Dharma than a young merchant, for example. So those are the 7 core beliefs of Hinduism. With them, you can understand the Hindu mindset. Unlike Christianity or Islam, Hinduism is a non-profit organization. There is no Jesus or Muhammad for Hindus. There is no Bible, Quran, or Torah. Instead, they have a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of different sacred texts. The 4 Vedas form the basis of the Hindu faith. So let's take a look at them. 1. The Rig Veda. The Rig Veda is a collection of songs that praise and discuss ideas like truth, reality, and the universe, along with discussions on war, weddings, and rituals. 2. The Yajur Veda. The Yajur Veda covers stuff such as sacrificial rites and rituals. 3. The Sama Veda. Sama literally means sweet song that destroys sorrow. It is mostly songs dedicated to praising gods. It's different than the rest of the Vedas because it's set to music. 4. The Atharva Veda. The Atharva Veda is my favorite one. Do you want to curse your enemies? Or charm that special someone? Maybe learn to invoke rain? Or discover herbal medicine along with tips on warfare? Like how to make poison arrows? Well, this Veda has you covered, along with a bunch of other charms and curses. It even has a curse against cursers. Avoid us, O curse, as a burning fire avoids a lake. Strike him here that curses us, as the lightning of heaven, the tree. A link to the Atharva Veda is in the description, just in case you need a spell to get a wife, or another to banish pigeons from your presence. It's great. After the Vedas come the Upanishads, which are like a sequel that makes the original make much more sense. They were probably written down between 800 BC and 500 BC, during a time when some Hindus started to question the Vedas. Their ideas became the Upanishads. The Upanishads are books on philosophy, like we would expect from Plato or Aristotle. They're all about questioning, doubt, debate, and finding the answers to life's difficult questions. A theme in the Upanishads is that people are not their minds, or bodies, or egos, but their Atman. Your soul is you. Everything else is unreal and temporary. After the holy texts like the Vedas and the Upanishads are other less divine but still important texts. These include stuff like the Puranas, the Bhagavad Gita, and the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. The Puranas are like encyclopedias of Hindu beliefs. There are 18 well-known Puranas. The Puranas cover things from yoga, to army organization, to taxation, to the caste system, to hell, gods, and everything in between. The Bhagavad Gita, Gita for short, is one of Hinduism's most important texts. The Gita takes place on a battlefield where Arjuna, a great warrior, refuses to fight. Lord Krishna steps in to urge Arjuna to fight, and their discussion covers things such as dharma and how to live your best life. Arjuna eventually fought after Lord Krishna taught him the truth about dharma. As a member of the warrior caste, Arjuna's dharma was to fight against evil. The lesson of the Gita is that everyone faces difficult choices, but they must act on them according to their dharma, no matter how unpleasant. Along with all these philosophical texts, Hinduism has two action-packed epics, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. The Ramayana, the earlier of the two texts, tells the story of Prince Rama. In the epic, you find out about his 14-year-long exile, the abduction of his wife Sita, his battle with the evil demon Ravana, and his awesome monkey sidekick Hanuman. The second epic, the Mahabharata, is the longest poem in the world, 5 times the length of the Bible and 8 times the length of the Iliad and Odyssey combined. It rivals any soap opera you've ever seen when it comes to drama. Murder, betrayal, love murder, and giant battles. The Mahabharata has it all. The theme running through the Ramayana and the Mahabharata is that dharma must be followed for society to function. In Hinduism, there are 4 goals a person should aim for to have a good life. The first of these is dharma, followed by artha, the pursuit of prosperity and good reputation, kama, pleasure both in body and in mind, and moksha, the release from the cycles of rebirth. Hindus should practice artha and kama with dharma in order to achieve moksha. There are also 6 temptations Hindus should try and avoid. Kama, lust and materialism. This kama is different from the good kama mentioned above, I know. Next is krodha, which is anger, lobha, which is greed, moha, which is unrealistic attachment to things, people and power, mada, which is pride, and matsarya, which is jealousy. By following their dharma and avoiding these 6 temptations, a Hindu can break the cycle of rebirth and have their soul merge back into Brahman. But even though everything comes from Brahman, who is the one real thing in Hinduism, Hindus do, after all, have thousands of gods. So let's take a look at them. First, there's Brahma, the creator. He created everything in the universe, but he is not the universe itself, because that's Brahman. They aren't the same thing. That last letter changes a lot, apparently. He has 4 heads. The heads face each of the 4 directions to represent the 4 Vedas, which he created, and the 4 yugs. He also holds a book, which represents knowledge. Oh, and he rides a giant swan because he's just fancy. His consort is Saraswati, the goddess of learning. Vishnu the Preserver is the second member of the Hindu Trinity. He preserves the world created by Brahma until it is eventually destroyed by Shiva. He holds a discus, which he uses to cut down anyone that tries to mess with his dharma, along with a conch, which symbolizes victory and the 5 elements. Vishnu has many avatars, such as Krishna or Rama, who he uses to defend dharma on earth. Oh, and he rides a giant eagle named Garuda. Vishnu has 2 consorts, the goddess Lakshmi and Bhudevi. Bhudevi is the earth goddess and Lakshmi is the goddess of good fortune and wealth. Next is Shiva the Destroyer, the 3rd member of the Hindu Trinity. It's his job to destroy the universe in order to prepare for its renewal at the end of each cycle of time. The most identifiable of his features is his 3rd eye, which he almost always keeps closed. If he does open it and you're in front of him, then you will have your face melted off. When not unmaking existence, Shiva enjoys long walks with his bull named Nandi. At the end of the Kali Yuga, the 4th age of the world, Shiva will perform a dance that destroys the universe. Which is odd because people have told me that my dance moves make them wish the world would end. So me and Shiva have quite a lot in common. Parvati and Sati are Shiva's consorts. Shiva also has 2 sons, Ganesha and Murugan. Ganesha is worshipped as the remover of obstacles and Murugan is the god of war. Ganesha holds a very special place in the heart of Hindus, due to him being the remover of obstacles. The elephant head is the most obvious clue to identifying him. He was actually born with a human head, but after Shiva cut that one off, he kind of had to make do with an elephant one. If you're Christian or Muslim, you're aware that your religion has a bunch of different denominations, like Catholics or Protestants, Sunni and Shia. Hinduism has these too. Hindus developed 4 major denominations, some of which have their own subdivisions. The Vaishnavas primarily worship Vishnu, and Shaivas primarily worship Shiva and his sons. Smartas follow sacred texts like the Puranas, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata rather than the Vedas. They worship 5 gods and goddesses, Ganesha, Durga, Surya, Shiva and a preferred avatar of Vishnu. Finally, Shaktas worship the goddess Devi. Shaktas see Devi as the ultimate and eternal reality, like a feminine Brahman. Even though there are all these variations and more, the core beliefs of Hindus remain mostly the same. Hindus believe that Dharma keeps the balance in the universe. If the scales between good and evil start tipping towards evil, then something needs to intervene to fix the universe's Dharma. This divine intervention is known as an avatar. The literal meaning of the word avatar is descent. Avatars are gods that descend to Earth to intervene whenever help is needed to restore Dharma. For example, when the Earth was dragged underneath the ocean, Vishnu descended to Earth as the avatar Varaha, a boar, and dragged the Earth back out. In other cases, Vishnu was born on Earth as a human avatar like Rama or Krishna, where he spent his avatar's life fixing Dharma. So, the caste system. If you only know one thing about Hinduism, this is probably it. People see it as an oppressive system that locks people in place based on their birth. And for a huge part of history, that's what it's been, unfortunately. Let's do a quick explanation of what the caste system is. In Hinduism, there are 4 castes or classes that you can be born into. There's the Brahmin, the priest, the Kshatriyas, the warriors, the Vaishyas, the traders, and the Shudras, the manual laborers. The main basis for the caste system can be found in the Bhagavad Gita and the Rig Veda. Krishna says in the Gita, "I have created a 4-fold system in order to distinguish among one's qualities and functions." The Rig Veda also refers to the 4 castes. It says humans were created from parts of the god Purusha, the Brahmin from his face, the Kshatriya from his arms, the Vaishya his thighs, and the Shudra his feet. This system was supposed to assign people functions based on their abilities, not their birth. If someone had the qualities of a Brahmin or a Vaishya, they could fill those roles. The Gita didn't restrict movement among castes, and the caste system functioned as intended for a while, until a document known as the Laws of Manu came about around the 5th century BC, popularly referred to as the Manu Smriti. They created hard rules for Hindu life. 2 rules presented in it contributed to the way the caste system turned out. Manu states that the Brahmin were the lords of all castes, and he forbid moving among the castes. The caste you were born into was now the caste you're stuck in. If you give humans a hierarchy, they'll exploit it, and things will go sour pretty quickly. As time passed, Hindus began thinking in terms of upper and lower castes. Soon, cleaning toilets, tanning leather, and dealing with meat products were thought to be impure. The people doing those jobs became untouchables, the lowest of the low, a people without caste. And the rest is history. The modern world has brought many changes though. Now Hindus mix freely while working together in the same businesses, attending the same schools, and generally just living together. But when it comes to marriage, many Hindus still stick to their own caste. But this too is changing, and on Hindu dating websites you can actually see people list a non-preference for caste. It'll say caste no bar. So those are the basics of Hinduism. It isn't even close to covering everything. One video simply can't do it. Hinduism is too diverse, too deep, and means too many different things to different people. But learning even the basics of this fascinating and ancient religion gives us an insight into the worldview of over 1 billion people, and I hope you enjoyed it. You can find all the sources used in the description below.
Amazing information. It's the longest video I've ever did, to be honest. थोड़ा सा मैं पक गया था, इन्फॉर्मेशन बहुत है, इस वजह से ये नहीं कि मैं बोर हो रहा था, बहुत ज़्यादा इन्फॉर्मेशन है। 17 मिनट के वीडियो में इतनी ज़्यादा इन्फॉर्मेशन ऑफ मिलियन ईयर्स ऑफ हिस्ट्री, स्पेशली 3,500-4 हज़ार साल की जो हिस्ट्री की एक उसने एक कॉम्बिनेशन दिखाया है इस वीडियो में। इट्स टू मच टू ऑब्जॉर्व। आपको 2 या 3 या 4 बार देखो इस वीडियो को, तब कुछ जाके आपके पल्ले पड़ेगी बातें, क्योंकि आप जब एक चीज़ देख रहे हो तो नेक्स्ट दूसरी चीज़ स्टार्ट हो जाती है, तो पिछली चीज़ जो है उसके ऊपर सप्रेस हो जाती है, तो याद नहीं रहता कि एग्जैक्टली वो क्या कहना चाह रहा था। इन्फॉर्मेशन बहुत ज़्यादा है। आई थिंक हिंदुज़म इट्स वे ऑफ लाइफ रादर देन रिलीजन। बहुत इन्फॉर्मेशन है। ये 1% भी नहीं है इन्फॉर्मेशन, टू बी ऑनेस्ट। जिस तरह से इसने इन्फॉर्मेशन दिखाई है, एक समराइज वर्जन आपको बता दिया है कि लोगों के कॉन्सेप्ट ये है हिंदुज़म के बारे में, और मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ जो असल रेफरेंसेस उसने जमा की हैं डिफरेंट बुक्स से या वेबसाइट्स के ज़रिए या विकिपीडिया के ज़रिए, उसके तहत हिंदुज़म ये है। टू बी ऑनेस्ट कुछ चीज़ें ऐसी हैं जिससे मैं रिलेट कर सकता हूँ एज अ मुस्लिम, जैसे कि उन्होंने फर्स्ट कॉन्सेप्ट बताया, एक सोल है और उसके ऊपर वो बिलीव करते हैं, उसका ना शेप है ना फॉर्म है। इसी तरह हम लोग बिलीव करते हैं ना अल्लाह रब्बुल इज़्ज़त के ऊपर, ना उनकी कोई शेप है ना फॉर्म है, लेकिन वी बिलीव है, और ये हमारा पहला ईमान है इस्लाम में दाखिल होने के लिए। ये पिलर ऑफ इस्लाम जो होता है इसको तौहीद बोलते हैं। तो थोड़ा सा रिलेट किया मैंने। हमारे मज़हब में जो है फ़रिश्ते यानी कि एंजल्स अल्लाह ताला ने मुकर्रर किए हुए, उनको डेजिग्नेशन दिया हुआ है। सूर फूंकने का, सूर का मतलब ये कि अगर उन्होंने दुनिया डिस्ट्रॉय करनी है तो सूर फूका जाएगा और दुनिया डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाएगी। मौत के लिए अलग फ़रिश्ते हैं, ज़िंदगी के लिए अलग हैं। जो पैगंबर्स के पास यानी कि प्रॉफिट्स के पास मैसेज लेके आते थे उनके लिए अलग फ़रिश्ते हैं। तो इस तरह के हम लोगों के कॉन्सेप्ट हैं। इसी तरह हिंदुज़म में कॉन्सेप्ट है, उनको गॉड कहा जाता है, तकरीबन सिमिलर ड्यूटीज़ हैं उनकी। कोर कॉन्सेप्ट आई थिंक सेम है हर रिलीजन का। वो आपको एक वे ऑफ लाइफ दे देता है कि भाई हम आपको ये रास्ता बता रहे हैं, अगर इस पे चलोगे तो आपकी ज़िंदगी बहुत अच्छी गुजरेगी, अगर इस पे चलोगे तो नुकसान उठाओगे। तो 2 रास्ते हमेशा बता दिए जाते हैं, एक सच्चाई का और एक वो रास्ता जो झूठ के ऊपर मबनी है और बाद में जाके इंसान को तकलीफ़ होती है। मटीरियलिस्टिक चीज़ें आप अगर इस्तेमाल करना शुरू करोगे, दुनियावी चक्करों में पड़ जाओगे और लस्ट में पड़ जाओगे और सेक्स बिफोर मैरिज, ये सारी चीज़ें हिंदुज़म में पहले से बता दी गई हैं। और बाद में जो चेंजेस आती गई और लोगों के कॉन्सेप्ट्स चेंज हुए हैं, क्योंकि वर्ल्ड इज़ ग्लोबल विलेज नाउ, तो बहुत ज़्यादा पोलराइज हो चुके हैं इस वक्त माइंड्स। एक बात बहुत ज़बरदस्त मुझे पता लगी, कलयुग के बारे में हमने बहुत सुना है बॉलीवुड की मूवीज़ में, ड्रामों में, कि कलयुग आ गया है, ये तो कलयुग है। कोई अगर मुसीबत किसी पे आ जाए या किसी को मरते हुए देख रहे हैं या एक्सीडेंट देख रहे हैं या किसी को कोई तकलीफ़ दे रहा होता है, आज तो कलयुग है। तो मुझे नहीं पता था कलयुग क्यों बोलते हैं। मैं समझता था कि काला दिन है या काला साल है। इससे कॉन्सेप्ट मेरा क्लियर हो गया कि कलयुग असल में इनका लास्ट युग है, जिसमें लोग हों, मतलब ये कि सेल्फिश हो जाएंगे, नफ्सा नफ्सी हो जाएंगे, हर कोई अपने बारे में सोचेगा और उसके बाद दुनिया ख़त्म हो जाएगी। कुछ इस तरह के सिचुएशंस क्रिएट होना शुरू हो जाएंगे, सबको अपनी अपनी ही पड़ी रहेगी। हमारे मज़हब में भी यही है कि ज़माना आखिरत में भी यही होगा, जूइश के रिलीजन में भी यही है, क्रिश्चियंस के रिलीजन में भी यही है, अपोकलिप्स एंड एवरीथिंग। सो आई थिंक कोर कॉन्सेप्ट यही है कि भाई सीधे रास्ते पे चलो, और अगर आप भटक गए तो फिर बाद में जब जन्नत और दोज़ख की जो बात होती है, यहाँ पर हर रिलीजन में ही है तकरीबन। एक है कि हम लोगों का कि हम लोग एक बार मरते हैं और एक ही बार जीते हैं। शाहरुख खान वाली बात नहीं कर रहा। यहाँ हम लोग एक बार जीते हैं और एक ही बार मरते हैं, लेकिन हिंदुज़म के हिसाब से आप 7 बार जीते, यानी कि आपकी जो स्पिरिट है, रूह है, वो ट्रैवल होती रहती है बॉडी टू बॉडी, जब तक 7 बॉडीज़ में वो ट्रांसफ़र ना हो जाए। दूसरी चीज़ मैं बताई जो कास्ट सिस्टम है, कास्ट सिस्टम के बारे में मुझे बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग बात पता लगी। अगर आप कोर एजुकेशंस को देखो हिंदुज़म की, उसमें कास्ट सिस्टम नहीं है, उसमें सिर्फ डिवीज़न कर दिया गया है और ये बता दिया गया है कि ये ह्यूमन, अगर इंसान इस क्वालिटी के और एबिलिटी के हैं तो उनको इस कैटेगरी में रखो। मैं ये नहीं था कि अगर आप जो निचले दर्जे की कैटेगरी में, अगर उसमें वो एबिलिटी नहीं है या वो अपने आप को उस काबिल नहीं बना सकता या बना सकता है, तो वो अपर कैटेगरी में नहीं आ सकता, तो वो कोई रुकावट नहीं थी। लेकिन 500 BC से पहले जो भी आई थिंक न्यू 2 रूल्स आए जो अनटचेबल वाले थे, आई थिंक उसने कॉन्सेप्ट कम्प्लीटली चेंज कर दिया, जिसकी वजह से बहुत थ्रैशिंग होती है हिंदुज़म पे कि हिंदुज़म मज़हब ऐसा है या तो ये तो वो फलाना ढिमाका। और अब ये चीज़ें चेंज भी हो रही हैं, जैसे कि मैरिज के इश्तहारात अखबार में दिए हुए हैं, कास्ट सिस्टम जो है उस पर कोई भी रुकावट नहीं है, कोई भी किसी भी कास्ट सिस्टम में शादी कर सकता है। ठीक है, अच्छा है, चेंजेस आ रहे हैं, कॉन्सेप्ट्स चेंज हो रहे हैं लोगों के। इंडिया इज़ मैसिव कंट्री एट द मोमेंट, लेकिन देखते हैं कि कितनी तेज़ी से ये कॉन्सेप्ट पेनिट्रेट होता है। एंड आई विल लव टू सी दैट, क्योंकि ये बहुत अच्छा है इन लोगों के लिए भी कि ये एक किस्म का धब्बा बना हुआ है कास्ट सिस्टम स्पेशली, कि आप छू नहीं सकते या उनके साथ चल फिर नहीं सकते या खा पी नहीं सकते। ओवरऑल यस, बहुत ज़्यादा इन्फॉर्मेशन थी। मैं दोबारा इसको देखूंगा वीडियो को, और इस तरह के बहुत से वीडियोस आई थिंक देखने भी चाहिए और डिफरेंट रिलीजन को स्टडी भी करना चाहिए। कोई मुज़ायका नहीं है उसमें। अगर आपको मेरा रिएक्शन पसंद आया तो प्लीज़ मुझे ज़रूर बताइएगा, और इसी तरह के अगर आप वीडियोस मुझसे रिएक्ट करवाना चाहते हैं तो डेफिनेटली मैं करूँगा, ज़रूर करूँगा। आप मुझे लिंक्स भेजिए, मुझे इंस्टाग्राम पर फॉलो कीजिए, आई एम फवाद सिनेमैटिक्स सर्च कर सकते हैं, और फिर मुझे प्राइवेट मैसेज विथ लिंक भेजिए। लव टू डू दैट। अपना बहुत ख्याल रखिएगा। अगले वीडियो तक के लिए मुझे इजाज़त दीजिए। स्टे सेफ, खुश रहें। अस्सलाम वालेकुम एंड गुड बाय।